This is our 3-reed call. This is our true hype. Got 3 heavier type reeds in it with a big sort of an inverted bat wing cut in it. Really raspy type call. A lot of volume built into this call, and you can cut like crazy on this call. Probably one of my favorite calls in the whole line. When you're learning how to use a mouth call, you got to remember a few things. First of all, you got to have a lot of patience. Another big factor is you want to make sure that the call fits into the roof of your mouth. A slight bend of the frame is not abnormal for a lot of people. You don't ever want to do a sharp kink in the frame, just a nice bend. The tape is to seal it up against the roof of your mouth, and depending on your palate, you can trim that if you have to. Most times, 90% of the time you won't have to. But when you're learning to run a mouth call, make sure it's fitted into the roof of your mouth, and you want to learn, when you blow air, you want to learn to create the high note, and then you just want to drop your jaw to make the low note. And then you're going to, over time, you're going to build those together. So creating the high note, I'm sort of squeezing the air out and I'm keeping my jaw tight. Getting that high note, and then all I'm doing is releasing my jaw. And I'm going to marry the two together. Just takes a lot of time, but when you're learning, you don't want to just start blowing on it. You want to learn how to create a beginning, and then you want to learn how to create an end. So high note to low note. And getting the call comfortable in your mouth is a big part of that, and a lot of practice. Probably the biggest advantage of using a diaphragm type call is simply lack of movement. You don't have to be moving around. When it's time for that, for the shot to take place and that bird's getting in close, you don't want to be moving around. So simply by learning how to do a nice soft cluck or a soft yelp, you can finish the deal with absolutely zero movement. Sometimes that's all it takes to have a happy ending.